Good morning everyone. I am Atharva Guldagad from SSPMS Standard 9th and today I am presenting a short PPT on launching vehicles developed by Isro. Now, do you know what is a launching vehicle? Vehicle is also known as a carrier rocket rocket-propelled vehicle used to carry a payload from Earth's surface to space, usually to Earth orbit or beyond. A launch vehicle has many stages of engines and thrusters which are used when the vehicle reaches different heights, and thruster whose fuel has become empty is ejected from the payload and the remaining vehicle. Launch vehicles can be grouped based on many different factors. Most notably are payload mass, fueling technology, lift, that is how long it propels the payload, etc. This is the list of the most famous and successful launch vehicles developed by ISRO. SLV-3. The first two versions of SLV were a failure, and the first launch of SLV-3 was a partial success. ASLV. This vehicle was designed for delivering payloads to low Earth orbit. Low Earth orbit has its short form as LEO, and this vehicle was made from the experience of SLV's failure. PSLV. With the help of PSLV, ISRO successfully carried out 50 launches, and it also carried out missions like Chandrayaan-1, Mars Orbiter mission, and the record of 104 satellites in one go. GSLV-1. GSLV is designed to launch 2-ton class of geosynchronous satellites into the GTO orbit. GSLV Mk III is designed to carry 8-ton class of satellites into geosynchronous transfer orbit, or about 10 tons to low Earth orbit, and was used for launch of Chandrayaan-2. SLV, GSLV, etc. are the short form of them, and the full form of these launch vehicles are SLV, that is small lift vehicle, as we can understand that the vehicle is just experimental and gives a small lift. ASLV, augmented satellite launch vehicle. The word augmented means having been made greater in size or value. This tells us that ASLV is more advanced version of PSLV. SLV. PSLV, that is polar satellite launch vehicle, can reach up to the lower Earth orbit. GSLV, Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle, is used for delivering geosynchronous satellite objects such as military satellites, satellite for weather forecasting, communication satellites, etc. to the orbit called geosynchronous orbit. GSLV Mk III, that is Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle Mk III, and also known as the Fat Boy of Isro. Payload. Let's talk about what is a payload. A payload is the capacity of launch vehicle to carry the amount of weight up to the desired height. An interesting fact is that 1 liter of water costs about 3 lakh rupees fuel for launching to the low Earth orbit. SLV can carry 40 kg of payload. ASLV can carry 150 kg of payload. PSLV can carry 750 kg of payload. GSLV can carry 5000 kg of payload, and GSLV Mk III can carry 8000 kg payload. Now, these are the types of fuel and engine of our launch vehicles. SLV uses the PBAN, that is polybutadiene acrylonitrate, as its fuel and has first stage solid propellant engine. ASLV uses lactone terminated polybutadiene as its fuel and second stage solid propellant engine. PSLV has hydroxyl terminated polybutadiene as its fuel and has SITVC as its engine. GSLV-1 uses liquefied oxygen and hydrogen as fuel and SITVC as its engine. GSLV Mk III uses hydroxyl terminated polybutadiene as its fuel and SCE-200 engine. Thank you everyone for listening to me patiently.